hello. Can't believe I'm doing this on a weekend. Anyway, hi, hello. Welcome in. It is the summer episode. Remember, as is tradition, we will waste time for an hour and then finally get into the event. Anyway, as I torture. Anyway, let's do the hellos, shall we, on this Saturday evening? We have the robot. We have Azure. Hello. Jump scared. We have Robane. Hello. We have Rai. Hello. And Jack. Hello. No, Jack, we're not. Specifically because of you. Anyway, no, don't take that seriously. I keep forgetting you have the tism. So anyway, but no, I'm only doing it on Saturday because that's kind of the only day I could do an extra stream. But this is like a sometimes food. We're doing this instead of movie night. We normally do movie night on the first Saturday, but we're doing this because I forgot. I am the best boss ever. Wait, let me do something right quick. Here we go. Anyway, hi Chicky. Oh yeah, how's your weekend? You got that right? But how has your weekend been so far? Is it good? Has your weekend been good? Mine's been pretty good. Also, in advance, if the stream dies, this is part 1. If the stream dies, this is part 1. Oh. Hey there, Axe, hello. Yes, we are still sticking with 10 a.m. because I work at night. I work at night, dude. I've been over this. The reason I stream in the morning is because I work at night. I don't do it because I like it. It has been a while. But yes. We are, but yeah, we're doing, the beach episode today. I'm just gonna give people some time. Instead of an hour, I'll try to goof around for like 30 minutes. We'll see. Just resting my eyes right now. Go to sleep. Hey, hello. What? No. It is neither of those things. Where are the coloring books? They're in the back. Just go past the rusty door and just find the door that says keep out. Oh dear, for the love of God, don't open this door. It's in there. I didn't make the door like that. I found it like that. Just ignore the warning. It's fine. Anyway. They're good. Anyway. Walks towards door. Remember, if you hear distant screaming. No, you didn't. Anyway. Proceeds to get coloring books. Nothing weird happened, I swear. Regardless of what he says, that's what really happened. Absolutely nothing. But we are here at the 10 minutes go by. And the whole mini. Rebane has been eaten by the crayon box mimic. That sounds cute. Oh my god, I want a crayon box mimic now. I want one. I want one on my desk. So I could just feed it rats. Comes back with coloring. Well, that's boring. Damn. I really thought anyway. This raises the number of mimic-related workplace incidents by month 15. Or by the month to 15. Well, it's fine. Anyway. Look, I don't know who keeps unleashing mimics in the office, but it's not my fault. Robane was replaced by a doppelganger. Oh god. But yeah, we are here on the company retreat. You know, I'm waiting for everyone to pop up so I can do the summer event. I don't think it'll take very long. Mainly because we didn't have a lot of entries, which is good. I didn't want a lot of people joining in. Because that would have been annoying. It's too early for this, Waffles! It's too early for this! Where do you want it? Where do you want it? Where's it going? What? Wait, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? What is it? He's like, wait! I'm not saying I'm responsible for a mimic problem. I'm saying I know there's a wallet mimic around in someone's pocket. Oh no. I want to be in the sand. Okay. We'll put you in the sand. We'll put you in the sand. Shoot. Me. Stick you over there. Just in the sand. It's like, I would like to be in the sand, mother. There you go. You're just all the way in the crap back there. In the distance. Semi, I will post a loot mimic that is just a little guy. I mean, okay. Proceeds to eat the pure crayon. Purple is my favorite. Don't eat crayons. Even though I think crayons are actually made of edible bits anyway. Like, I always imagine crayons are made of the same stuff that, like, you know, those things are made of. You know, the colored Tootsie Rolls. Not the brown ones, but, like, the pink ones and yellow. I think they're made of the same thing. Adobo Mimic posted, oh my god, posted in the, meme channel. I see. I'll look at it later. Well, they are now. Oh, well. Yeah, I always thought, like, crayons were made of animal fat or whatever. Sword mimic that got picked up by a party and secretly eats their snacks while they aren't looking. Isn't that like in Dungeon Meshy? Doesn't that happen in Dungeon Meshy? Now the brown to roll stop. I mean, they're great, but they're just brown plastic. They're just plastic. They're seriously just plastic. Hello there, random streamer lady. Hello there, Wilkins. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We are about to do the summer episode in 3 hours. How are you? Will I stop lying to new people? No, I won't. Anyway. But yes, we are here at the summer resort that my company has. Where did we get this resort? Why do we have this resort? Don't ask questions I refuse to answer. Anyway. It's more like a living sword that belongs to a set of living armor. Oh, Jeebus. I mean, thank you very much for the gifted subscriber. I greatly appreciate that. Dunmar, if you're alive, you got a free sub. I need to actually remember people's names instead of giving everybody nicknames. Yes, everybody has a nickname, and no, I will not always tell you what it is, because sometimes the nicknames are terrible. Anyway. And hello, Shadowrander, stream later. Am I drunk? I can't be drunk this early. It's only 6 p.m. I can't be drunk this early. I'm Wilkins Coffee. What is the summer episode? The summer episode is the summer episode. Basically, hey there, Malcolm. Hey there, Brave Beard. Welcome in, welcome in. Basically, the summer episode is, you know, every anime has that one episode where everybody goes to, like, the beach or, like, a hot spring or a pool or whatever. This is that for this company, for Enigma Corp. That is the name of our company. It is Enigma Corp, because I am semi-Enigma. I keep forgetting to introduce myself. So... Oh, so the beach episode, exactly. The beach episode, summer episode, same thing, honestly. But yes, don't eat crayons. Mainly, I mean, I don't know, like, honestly, like, don't eat old school crayons. I think the crayons nowadays are basically made for consumption. But if you're like getting crayons from like back in the 60s, like the discontinued colors, those are toxic. But the ones nowadays, I think they're all deliciously safe. You could, like, you know, take a modern Crayola crayon and sprinkle it on your cheesecake and no one will notice. It's a part of me wanting to do that. Is a part of me wanting to go specifically to my local store and get myself some Crayola crayons and sprinkle them all over my cheesecake. Hi, Dio. Hello, hello. How are you? I was not having stupid thoughts. I wasn't. Anyway. What does this Enigma company do? Do they sell cursed items or something? What? No, we're a legit business. We're a legit business that does business. Here, Bun McGee. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? You doing well? Good, good. Yeah, as for what our company does company business. if you're like, well, what kind of business? The business kind of business. That's all you need to know. As a SIM employee, your access is not high enough for you to know what the actual business is. You just gotta report to work. He's like, but Shami, what do we do for work? You do your job for work, and that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. As I like snap my spine for emphasis. Good lord. It's just like anyway. Yeah, the say-so kind of business, because I am a say-so person. Actually, do like LewTubers actually ever say that, or do they just come out and be like, I'm lewd as possible, and they do the tongue thing? Like, the only LewTuber I know of is like Vashti, and I keep forgetting to ask her, be like, Vashti, do you say you're lewd on stream, or do you just leave it up for emphasis? A part of me wants to message her that, but I'm not gonna do that, because I respect her time and her peace. Be like, Vashti, I have a stupid question. That would be bad. She's like, you never talk to me, and this is the first thing you ask me in 3 months. I'm a terrible friend. Anyway. Sounds like a cult to me. It wouldn't be the strangest thing I've joined. Exactly. Honestly, cults are pretty tame these days. I mean, cults are bad. Cults are bad, but they're kind of like... How do I put it? Cults are weirdly normal. For people... Like, cults are not normal, but they're so... Cults are so, like, everywhere that it's hard to take them seriously, even though cults seriously hurt people. Like, it's annoying, but that's kind of how I feel about it. When the crap is that? Oh, well, we got a hype train toot toot for, like, the 2 people who joined. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Davis. I mean, thank you very much for the, thank you very much for the bits. I greatly appreciate it. I can now afford 2 cups of noodles instead of 1. Look at that. But no, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, let me actually, he's like, I'm just here to stand at the water cooler and keep the water fairy in there that keeps the water clean. I can't. I say do it. Mess with Vashti, being like, Vashti, do you announce your lewdness on stream, or do you just wait for people to notice? Can't be as bad as Scientology. Like, I mean, like, it's hard, like, because I understand cults are bad. Cults are bad. Don't get me wrong. But, like, they're so ubiquitous. Yeah, it's a late stream because it's on a Saturday. I don't normally stream on Saturdays. When I do stream on a Saturday, it will be in the evening because I have stuff to do. But yeah, I'm like, honestly, I could just say this is a cult, but this is not a cult. This is a company. We make money. We believe in capitalism, even though capitalism is evil, but what are we gonna do? We shall use capitalism to forward even more butter into the system. It'll be fine. Before I follow you, I gotta ask, what do you think of Muppets, and who is your favorite Muppet? Miss Piggy. Anyway. Cults also make money. Yeah, but we make money and capitalism. We also make capitalism. Thank you very much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. Cults are mostly in Discord servers and business buildings nowadays, in my experience. Like, they're kind of everywhere. It's very easy to start a cult. As sad as it is, it's really easy to start a cult. I've been in, like, 2 by accident, so... Like, I've been in 2 cults purely by accident, so... You got me as Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy is such a great Muppet. She's so, like, I love her because she's this combination of sexy and just really funny. She's an inspiration. And she has, like, amazing outfits. Like, I don't know why Miss Piggy always has such good outfits. Like, I'm like, why? Who is dressing her? Where is she? Because you know they have to make her clothes. So I'm like, who is designing Miss Piggy's clothes? And why do they look so good? You have no... They do not... Like, you can just tell, like, somebody loves Miss Piggy very much. You see, I started one on accident trying to afford Splatoon DLC. That sounds about right. Like, the problem is that... how to put this? Humans like being in cults and they don't want to admit it. Like, is my back okay? I keep having moments where my freaking spine cracks out. Like, jeez, calm down, girl. Anyway, Miss Piggy is an icon. You can make a cult about anything. Like, no, I know. Like, probably just because I think a lot of people like being in cults. They just don't like it when the cult gets weird. But people like being in cults because it gives you a sense of community, you know. And I keep hearing people on YouTube saying humans are communal creatures. They're social communal creatures. And I'm like, does that mean they're just predisposed to getting into cults? Because they, like, I don't know anyone who has not been in or has almost joined a cult. Do you know anybody? Do you know anybody who has not either been in or accidentally almost joined a cult? Because they didn't know it was a cult at the time. Because most people don't know it's a cult until you start getting to the weird sex stuff. like, everyone's fine with the cult until you get to either the weird sex stuff or the we need to shed our mortal bodies part. Like, all of them always end up in that really weird situation, you know? It's very dumb, you know? Most people know Taylor from Miss Piggy's fantastic outfit. She does. She has really good outfits. More like humans like being in a group of people with familiar interests. That's how religion gets works most of the time. Ah, yes. But like, I don't know. The thing is, but I always say cults because cults always have something really weird about them. There'll be 5 normal things, and then there'll be that one weird thing where it's like, and you also have to wear your socks inside out. And you're like, I mean, okay. Like, they always ask you to do some really weird thing that makes no sense, but it's because their prophet or their leader says, you gotta do it because, I don't know, the ghost of John Lennon's wife told you to do it. Like, it's weird. You know? Miss Piggy has an amazing power that she can just be whoever she wants to. Yeah, the fact that she like knows karate or whatever, I'm like, I'm sorry, like Kermit, my buddy, you need to stop running away from that woman. She's amazing. What do the kids call her? A baddie? Like she's like so good. She's so good. Is there a Miss Piggy VTuber yet? Is there a Miss Piggy VTuber yet? Anyway. I'm waiting for there to be a Miss Piggy VTuber. I mean, I keep seeing Kermit everywhere for some reason. I wonder what it is about Kermit that makes him so memeable. I think it's because he's easy to draw. It is a summer episode. Heard so much about it. Yes, this is going to be the summer episode. The summer beach episode. We are a beach. Oh, right, sorry. We are at the beach. As you can see behind me. The cult of Enigma, where we worship to be buttered and drawn into memes. This is surprisingly close to what actually happens. which is you know, you guys do love being butted. I know you do, but don't worry, we are saving the butter for later, where you will be thoroughly buttered and baptized in the sacrament of dairy products. Anyway. Don't worry, we have an anti-hood prospect or whatever. Get memeified, nerd! Exactly. We shall memeify everyone. Let's see. What time is it? Okay. So, before we start, we're gonna start in a few minutes. This probably won't be a very long stream, but anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with Discord. In Discord, I will be looking at the people who have entered in their entries for the summer episode, and then we will go to Twitter. But I would not like to be buttered, please. They always start off saying that, but then they learn to enjoy it. Hey, actually, hello. Like, everyone's like, Sammy, don't butter me, I don't like it. I'm just like, yeah, but, like, how else do you get such soft, supple skin? You're like, I don't want to have soft, supple skin, I'm a man. And I'm like, I don't care. Everybody must be buttered. We must be all equified in the under the butter. Under the bar of the butter. See, I accidentally scared Ellie by popping a balloon. Oh, God. Lotion? We don't need lotion here. We have butter. Butter is better for your skin. It's organic, you know? It's all natural. Y'all and y'all lotion with your weird mysterious fragrances and your natural flavors. Hell no. We're gonna use butter in this house. Butter is not lotion. Exactly. Butter is not lotion, but butter is better for your skin. It puts the butter on its skin or else it gets the hose again. No, I don't have y'all trapped in the basement because that's weird. Anyway. I feel like using a butter will cause some problems. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You're stronger than this. I feel bad because she did tear up. No, why are you being so mean to Ellie? She's gonna get confiscated if you keep that up. Can I get extra butter, please? Actually, yes. Let me, since it's that time, let's give everybody their first buttering of the stream because I know you guys really, really like it. Here you go. Here's your first buttering of the stream. Butter, butter. Butter, 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 butter. See, look at this. Isn't that great? Just be. She's just, please no. I know all of you love the buttering, so here you go. Here's a nice big old. Don't worry, it is salted butter because we want you all to have flavor. I mean, we want you all to have flavor on your skin, whatever. But anyway, here you go. It's fine. Wait, can I be the butter? Yes, you can be the butter. No one said you in the basement, please stop. Oh dear God, it's everywhere. He was so mean. He knew he fucked up at the minute my smile dropped. But don't worry, Ellie, I'll protect you. If he continues with this behavior, he will have to be on probation, and we will have to have you confiscated, and you have to stay in my summer bungalow. Anyway, yes, accept the butter, and you'll be fine. I want to be turned into butter. Wait, butter from a toast. Yes. If you want to become butter, we do have a department for that. Just let me know, and I'll report to the HR, and then you will be able to be properly turned into butter like God intended. Anyway. Which God? Doesn't matter. One of them is bound to say it. For there are countless gods across the eons, and so one of them was bound to say that being butter was the way it was supposed to be. I'm counting my odds. Anyway. Hello. Wilkins butter. Weirdly enough, that does sound like a brand. It does sound like a brand of butter. It do. I can go for some Wilkins butter. I don't know what time it is. Anyway. So, let us go on ahead and start the summer episode. I should probably put down timestamps, but I'm not going to because I'm very lazy. So, you're gonna have to just watch the whole VOD to figure out when I mentioned you if you submitted anything. That's the way it is. Okay. So let's head over and see if my stream setup is wonky or not. Let's go. All right. Is it weird? No. Okay. It actually behaves for once. All right. Let's get down here. Off of the wings. Okay. Here we go. So here we go. We are gonna be first in the Discord. I should probably put a marker or something. So we're gonna put a marker here. There. Anyway. So we're gonna start here. So so what is the summer episode? We find out right now. So ahem. This is a exclusive event here. So, congratulations. You are either a SEMployee or a +1, +2, or +7 to a SEMployee. You have been welcomed to a island resort in the middle of the ocean where, doesn't matter which country, doesn't matter, they don't have jurisdiction. But you are here at this island resort where they have hotels, beaches, a theme park, and maybe, possibly, a weird murder shelter. But we don't care about that. So, we're seeing what the SEMployees get up to while at this probably month-long retreat. Why a month long? Because that's how long it took. Anyway. So, let's go. The first entry we have is Gumshoe Gamer, the best man in the world. Anyway. I'm very easily entertained. Anyway, for his entry, he's like, Summer. The only time you'll catch me in shorts. This is true. I have not stalked him or anything, but I can concur. He just doesn't like to show off his beautiful legs for some reason. Anyway, so we got invited to this little retreat added by Enigma Corp, and was looking for an excuse to get out of the office, so he decided to tag along. While he's not one for sandy, well, let me just read this in his point of view. So while I'm not one for sandy beaches, I was not expecting such a big private island. Just how much money does somebody have? He doesn't need to know. I mainly stuck to the sidelines, trying not to get sunburnt. I should have gave him an umbrella. Anyway, but then I saw it. A net and a volleyball. I can't think of volleyball without thinking about the explosion. Anyway, so I saw the others getting it set up, and I knew that this was it. This was my time to shine. So it was a grueling battle, and friend became foe, and foe became friend, and I don't remember much of it. Lost in the heat of the battle in the sun. I don't even know who won. All I can recall is the rush of adrenaline. But yeah, so this is the first entry we have. Gumshoe Gamer, looking amazing, and doing some volleyball. No one died, and that's what matters. Next, we have Danny. Danny, just mean mugging. just mean mugging the sea, maybe, or that's a towel, I don't know. And so he thinks about going surfing. He doesn't, but he thinks about it. He was very excited for the summer, and he got a surfboard, but unfortunately, there were no waves, because that is actually a flag. Moving on. Next, we have Elliot and Cass for some reason. So, we have these two guys here. Why is, like, you know, the sand, I don't think is very good for hooves or for heels, but they be wild, I guess. So, despite the calm and the soothing demeanor of the ocean and the summer beach, there are those who are bored out of their skull. I can't read. Oh my god. Anyway, so that duo being Elliot and Cass, and despite the sword training that they had at the office, so after a while they decided to just use some wet pool noodles and just get to fighting and training on the beach. These weirdos. Hi PD, hello, hello, and also hey there, comes me, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. So, yep, we got pool noodle duels in unofficial footwear at the beach. Weirdos. And then we have like the freaking boss monster here. Then we have Azure, who's just destroying everyone. But anyway, I used to say that. Anyway, not agile. Damn, I'm sorry, boy. So anyway, let's see here. So, yes, summer, a mixture of heat and fun. I also can't, reading is hard, so just bear with me. Anyway, so after all of the adventuring that I've done recently, it honestly was quite nice to finally take a vacation, thanks to being invited by Enigma Corp. Though as soon as I tried to get to the beach, Semi had no intention to immediately ban me from wearing my swimsuit, because she wanted to protect me and the ladies from each other. This is true. It's not my fault I keep accidentally charming ladies and men. And I'm not ready to argue with Sammy. You guys have no idea how dangerous Azure is, by the way. Very dangerous. Anyway. Still, I just explored the island and finding all of the sites, and found all the sites were always enjoyable for me. And I was also like to read books. I like to read a book or two. I also enjoy swimming. What is this, a dating profile? Anyway, I also enjoy swimming at the beach, especially with the water around here. That's just the right temperature to swim in. Now, you might wonder how I managed to get this photo of me in my band swimsuit. Let's just keep that as... How did you get this photo? Who took this picture? The mystery. I'm gonna have to interrogate him after this. Oh god! Anyway, so we have Erratic. Oh no. Got some shrieking going on here. So, from Erratic, I'm generally not a big beach dweller with a body made of yarn does not mix well with seawater and sand. So I wasn't gonna pass upon a holiday courtesy of the beloved Enigma Corp. I had a grand old time hanging out with the other folks, sneaking into their sandcastles at the shore, and most definitely did not get into any other altercations with a long ass word I can't pronounce, dribble. Disclaimer: any accusations of myself chasing and dismembering dribbles during my tenure at the resort are entirely baseless and fabricated. I see. This is is that? I just realized this is a giant slipper. I can't. Oh god. Poodle noodle. Poodle noodle. Doodle. Anyway, welcome out of ad jail, anybody. So anyway, you can with the ban yet? No. Oh wait, there was supposed to be no, you didn't have to write all that stuff. It's fine. We're just going over all the silly things that happened. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but oh no. Let's see, and last one for what do we call this thing? Discord. Upon arriving to the private island, so this is our Jack here. So upon arriving to the island, wait, this looks badass as hell. What the fuck? Anyway, so upon arriving to the private island, I explored the waters in my form that allows me to traverse the deep waters. But today I want to explore the shallow waters and the reefs, and in the school of fish that pass by, sea plants in motion along the waves. I even spotted an odd-looking coral or two. I continued with my day exploring the waters to see what lurked below. But yeah, no, this looks really cool. What the hell? Anyway, some of y'all be going out for this. Anyway, so this is just the Discord. Now the rest will be on a Twitter. All right. All right. So we're going to Twitter. Burp. Anyway, hopefully I will have everybody in here. So first we got Grimsby here, or Grimguard Bulwark. I keep saying his name wrong. Hey there, Ronan. Hello. Apparently I'm streaking while this is happening. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so we have a Grimguard Bulwark, or as I like to call him, Grimsby. Anyway, so for him, it was mighty nice of Miss Enigma to set up this trip for everyone at the beach, and it was great. Though I preferred to stay under any shade that I could find, because ain't no pay raise high enough to get me anywhere near the water. But at least a few of the fellow employees had fun using my horns as a good old game of ring toss. And if you're wondering, let's see, can I find a picture of him that doesn't look weird? Can I? Behold! This is totally what he looks like all the time! So they're playing ring toss with his horns. So that is now a canon event. Anyway. But yes, it's you! You see, next... Let's see if I can get everybody. Let's see, next we have a Rocky. So he for what he said about the vacation was I had intended to come by and leech off the food that the people would bring, but ended up getting into a volleyball match. What is with y'all playing volleyball? Might have ended up a little bit too into it, and ended up spiking the ball using a large rock hand, as the opposing team was covered in a sand pile. Yeah, that sounds like something Rocky would do. 100% build. Can't have a beach episode without volleyball. Yes, indeed. So we have the gloriousness of Rocky here. Can I find any incriminating evidence of Rocky? Yes. Behold, Rocky, as he was totally probably dressed as at the beach, just running around in the skivvies, just going around playing volleyball. Anyway. So that was Rocky's entry, being completely normal about it. Next, let's see, who else we got in here? I do have a database just in case, so don't worry about it. So next we have Rowdick, the lovely bane of my existence. So next we have Rowdick. Good lord, boy, you are sunblasted. I can't see nothing. Who took these photos? No one can see you. Anyway. Unfortunately, this is before and after the incident. We're not going to talk about the incident. Anyway, moving on. We already got you. Next we have Evan. Evan, what are you? What are you, Evan? Is this? Anyway, so for Evan, he's like, so for me, during the event, I was honestly fun. I got to explore the island, like the island's forest. I got lost a few times, but I'm good. I'm good because sometimes we keep losing employees for some reason, but don't worry about it. Anyway, it got to see the Earth's night sky without the subterranean light, without the suburban light pollution. There wouldn't be any subterranean, whatever. And meditated in my hotel room, and the beds were super comfy. Yes, and you got to see my many other weirdos, as one does. Zoom back. We have TD. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is adorable. He's so cute. I love this photo. Anyway, so being very eager to go on this trip hosted by Miss Nigma herself, Zuler invited his wife, Zara 4. Zara 4. I was like, oh no. To the trip with him. One of the things him and his wife did is they took the photo displayed and enjoyed the nice and relaxing boat ride together. Oh, that's so cute. Look at this. You're probably wondering, what is Sammy gonna do with all these photos? Absolutely nothing. Oh, then we got like freaking Jayla here. Look at this shit. Like, oh my god. Anyway, going all out here. So we have Jayla here. So for the employees in summer, your girl went diving, and I got to. I don't get to the ocean often due to living inland, but it's nice to get back to the basics. Let's hope I didn't get lost. I just imagine like Jayla and like. Jayla and like Arjak basically met each other underwater because they were both like swimming around underwater. Also, I love this swimsuit. Why? Anyway, it's so good. Anyway, but I just imagine they actually ran into each other because they were both doing the same thing. And then we have my entry. Yes, even I had an entry. So while on the company retreat with these employees, me, Jackson, Ray, and Laura decided to play some volleyball. Well, Daniel said he'd rather read like a nerd. Can you believe this guy? Look at him. He's being a nerd. Why wouldn't you want to play volleyball with me? How dare you? Anyway. Don't worry about what happened after that. Let's see what else we got here. Got you. I know there is more entries. Don't worry, I will get them. Okay, 1 second. See, this is why I made sure to get my other entries. Because there's more, I know there's more. So next. Oh. So next we have Polka. Polka was actually the very first entry, but Twitter lied to me. So Polka, who is a catboy, basically grabbed a few buds for the beach party, and his friends are Neo and a slime. The pics are covered in water. The boys have been playing water tag and a game of beach ball. Everybody's playing some glorious beach ball. But yeah, but here they are having fun at the beach. Look at that crap. So cute, so cute. Let's see here. Next we have. 1 second, I have to get the next one. Next we got this one here, which is from Yama. Okay. Wait. Oh god, where is it? Okay. So next we have Yama here. There we go. We should have put a sensor on this man. Anyway. So for Yama, being the chef of the building, it's nice for once not to have to worry about the food. So he didn't have to worry about cooking for once because we're at a 5-star hotel. And then he basically got anything that he wanted on the menu. And so every day was like a spa day after some beach workouts, and he tore the house down at karaoke. So yeah, he got to relax for once because usually he tends to cook food for the company. So we got to have some nice relaxing time. So next we have I can't like I am so glad I'm so glad I captured these because I can't believe freaking Twitter just deleted. We also have an entry. Oh wait, let's see. We also have an entry from Blue Sky, which I completely forgot about. Okay, I should probably see if there's any other posts from like Blue Sky. I think we only had like one from there. Okay, yeah. So we have one from Blue Sky, and this is for. This is for Tia here, or Tia-kun. Very. We have to have all these adorable employees. I swear to God. Anyway, but yes. So basically, they were like hanging out here. But let's see what was theirs. Oh, they just said they were just like chilling. So that was them. Next we have let's see. And also, if you haven't submitted anything, you can actually just tell me what you were doing in the chat. So if you're like, oh well, you didn't get to submit anything, you can actually just tell me in the chat what you would be doing at the resort. Because remember, there's a lot of fun stuff to do. Okay, so let's see. Next we have. Let's see. We have Tia, and we did that. And then final person that we got is Liliana. Yeah, I think they were like last. All right. So last but not least, we have Liliana here. And they spent a lot of time during the company retreat at the beach, and like nothing, had fun in the sun. So they had a very, very fun time at the beach, hanging out and doing cool stuff. So yeah, so that's basically what everybody did at the company retreat. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Let's see, I could be collecting rocks and shiny objects from the sand. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, I can also show you the other dumb thing that happened at at the thing. We basically also had, let's see if we can find it without being ridiculous. Where did I put it? Oh, and this also happened. Basically, I was playing volleyball like everybody else, you know, being completely casual, and there might have been a slight casualty. There might have been just a slight casualty. So there was that. There you go. There you go. I think that's everything else. So we're gonna go back to the other screen. Yes. Did everything move around weirdly? Good. No. Okay. Yeah, that was it. I did not plan this very well. Here we go. Anyway, the incident caused Semi to be banned from all ball-related sports. First of all, yes, but that's beside the point. I think I won. Semi dropped a nuke at the beach. It wasn't a nuke, it was a beach ball. Now I'm just imagining me and Rocky, like, fighting, and then, like, it just turns into, like, a mushroom cloud when we're done. I'm actually, like, now that so yes, that was a summer episode. Very quick, very dumb. I liked it. I liked seeing what everyone got up to, and I also got to see, like, what everybody was, like, drawing wise, what everybody did. Like, and again, not a lot of entries, but honestly, I think that's okay, because this is the first year we're doing it. What I might do, maybe, I'm not set on it yet. But what I might do, please do not quote me on this, but what I might actually do is everybody who participated, I might draw into like one picture. Oh, you didn't enter? Well, since you didn't enter, Triple, what would you have done on your on the retreat? Because you know I would have dragged you. You know I would have dragged you. So what would you have done? Because now I want to know. But yeah, so I might consider doing that. Sometime, if I do end up doing it, since there's so many people, I might just release it like later in the year, or plan for next year. I don't know. Let me send you mine. Then no, just tell me, because I know you have a swimsuit. Like, I know you have a swimsuit. But just say it in the chat. Just say it in the chat. I just imagine you just like I'm not gonna lie. I just imagine you would just get buried under sand though. I would just imagine you would just get buried under sand. Anyway, But yeah, the I was thinking like one other thing I would probably get up to is like probably getting lost in the woods. Same here, I didn't enter either. No, it's fine. I also know it was kind of spur of the moment, to be quite honest. I think this was actually still very cute, just because I like seeing an excuse for people to do stuff, and I also fully acknowledge it was during a weird time. Curse you for getting into my brain. Wait, was I right? Would you just get buried in the sand? Oh my god. You would just get buried in the sand? That does sound like something Triple would do. It'd be very, very funny. But like, because I imagine like I would also just get lost so many times. It's like, damn, I missed my post. Don't worry, you're fine. I mentioned that for the vacation I'd be wearing my pants and mask from my civilian life. Ooh, okay, nice, nice. I said you had a very fun time. Like, looking at everything that happened so far, basically I can just imagine what happened is like, you know, Jayla and RJ met under the, basically met under the sea. Me, Rocky, and everyone else who said they were playing volleyball, we all teamed up and played a detrimental volleyball match. Like, then you have like Jayla and some of not Jayla, but like, you know, we have Lila and some other people just kind of vibing on the beach while the carnage is happening in the background. We got Triple being buried under the ground, you know, buried up in my head in sand, and you skip as a woman's body. I would basically give like Triple like the sand boobs of hell, and he would just be screaming like, "Let me know!" Like, that's totally what would happen, you know. But don't worry, we don't have to worry about noise complaints because it's a private island. Exactly. And also, if you do see any type of, you know, squid monsters, he's friendly. And there's absolutely no way he did any kidnapping. No way he gets kidnapped or missing, except for the people that did. If you or a loved one went missing during the Enigma Corp summer retreat, talk to your local law enforcement. It's like, Sammy, is there law enforcement on the island? Anyway, next question. I'm very tempted to have a Q&A being like, can we ask questions about the island? If you want, but, you know, you might not like the answer. Thank goodness I stayed on land. Land is a bit safer. Like, the sea is beautiful. And I'm forced to wear a bathrobe. Exactly. We have to protect everybody. I just imagined that Dio just got thrown into the sea because he loves it there. He got thrown into the sea where it's all nice and, you know, ain't got the feet for swimming. I mean, yeah. Plus, aren't you like really heavy? I mean, yeah, technically Noah is safe, you know. We got like that weird shrine on the end that no one knows what it's a shrine for, but who knows? There's a mysterious shrine on the end. I mean, I do love the sea, as you should. As you should. You can also fight seagulls. I did punch a seagull or two because they stole my french fries. The bastards! They thought they could steal my french fries? Well, not on my watch. You see, with my armor very, very heavy, without armor moderately heavy. We're just gonna have to tie, like, 50, like, floaties to you. You're gonna look like a, what do I call it? You're gonna look like bubble wrap by the time I'm done. It's gonna be great. You're gonna float off to sea and, I don't know, probably eat a whale. Or get eaten by a whale. Would you eat a whale? Would you eat a whale? I would. I've always wanted to eat whale, but they're endangered. Have mercy, boss. You'll be fine. It's building character. Also, don't worry. We also have employee trust exercises. You're like, what kind of trust exercises? You know, the kind where we like, you know, we bury you up to your waist and we blindfold somebody with a pool noodle, and they basically have to, you know, you have to direct them not to hit you. Hi, my dragon Quaid. Hey there, Wanna Galaxy. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Speaking of squid monsters, one of them looked like Kiwi. Mysterious. A shrine? No wonder I was making breakfast and it spoke. A new hand touches the bacon. Oh, God. Oh my god. And also, like, we could, like, there was also a murder mystery. There's a murder mystery at 9 p.m. in the dark. Don't worry, no one will actually be murdered. But someone might get fake murdered. Who was fake murdered? You'll have to find out at 9 p.m. It wasn't me. I never get murdered. I'm pretty sure the murderer was Buko. Look at him. Just look at him. He definitely looks like he would have murdered somebody with his weird little stubby arms. Like, he probably would have dropped an anvil or something. Someone will die. Fake moitas are always, like, always fun during the retreat. Oh, I love me some fake moita mysteries. Especially when you just, like, when they start hitting that line where you don't know if it's an actual moita or not. Perfect time to invest in ketchup packets. We're like, oh, no, my ketchup. Have you ever eaten a ketchup packet without opening it? It's not toxic. I mean, it is toxic, but, like, you'll survive. You know? It's mostly the texture for me. It's mostly the texture. You know? That's the thing of the cat combo. Ah, my god, my spine. Oh, jeebus. Ugh! Ow! Ow! I've not. Damn, you're missing out. What was it now? Crap. Oh yeah, I'm drinking my tea. Anyway. Cass, I said your heels were weird and you were eaten by a cheeseburger. Anyway. You know that one Hunger Games thing? I kind of want to do it. Anyway. They say, worst I ever ate was one of those, loose tooths after eating some chicken. Ooh, ew. Oh, God. What's his name? Anyway. What did my heels do? You know what they did. And if you don't know what they did, they know what they did. I can't believe they did that, man. And now you've scarred 15 children. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself for scarring all of those children that totally came here? Somehow? They'd be like, what are children doing on a mysterious private island resort? I don't know. Maybe it was like Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. I found out today that there's a thing called butter soda. Oh yeah, I've had it before. It's pretty tasty, actually. They sinned, or no, you worth it. No, don't say it worth it to scarring the children. Anyway, but yes. I didn't plan this very well. I'll plan it better next year, I promise. What I think I'll do is probably just plan some activities. Actually, let's plan next year right now. What kind of stuff would you like to see for a summer event? I'm actually kind of curious. What would you like to see in a summer event? I think I was just kind of, I didn't want to do a tier list because I don't know how. Rocks? Like, metaphorically? You want rocks at the summer event? Like, what would you like for summer? I would like rocks. I like rocks. Anyway. But yeah, more rocks. Oh my god. Just more rocks. You would like a quiz show? What kind of quiz show? Butter sculpting. Sculpting. Oh my god. Butter sculpting competition. A tier list of best wear. I don't know. I think so far the one who would have won like the best outfit is like Jayla. Jayla would have won the outfit thing because her outfit was so good. Like, her swimsuit looked so good. Congratulations, Jayla, you won. No, could make it, you bring in, employees and test their knowledge of specific things. Okay, yeah, I could technically do that. Maybe not tiering on how they look, but how a tier list on what they did during the summer. Ooh! Like, who kind of had the most, who did the most interesting thing? Okay. Okay. I can see where we're going with that. I'm just worried that tier lists, like, you know, I will be completely honest, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but if we kind of go on who had the most interesting summer experience or where they did the most interesting thing, that could be something. That could be something. Let's see, so we could do, let's see. Yeah, that'd be fun. That way people could get really zany about it. So let me find my notepad because I lost it. Let's see here. Show. We have for next summer episode. Tier list of most interesting summer summer thing, and then a quiz show. Okay. We could do a quiz show, or I could force you guys to do like weird quizzes about the Enigma Corp. And it'll just be like, Sammy, you're just lying all over. But I think that honestly, like, I don't. But the things. Oh yeah, and then rocks. Honestly, I do like the sculpting competition. Actually, sculpting. And rocks. Ooh, that would be cool. Actually, let's see, bonfire. Okay, bonfire stories, like people, if people don't want to like say necessarily like what they were doing, they can say, you know, oh, like, and we can actually just read the bonfire stories. That would be fun. Who can start the largest fire? Gonna make a dragon out of butter. But yeah, I think the sculpting thing would be fun. Even if you can't use sand, just whatever you have on hand would be cute, and just take a picture of it and just put in the thread. So that'd be cool. So obviously we'd prefer sand, but if you don't live near like the place, you can actually just make it out of anything, and we can judge like who has the best sculpture. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool. I like that. I'll even join that, even though my sculpting is bad. Okay, so I do like that. So we have sculpting, rocks. Actually, show me, like, it would be show me your best rock. Like, show me your best rock. You see, I got red clay in my area. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so basically it could be like if you have a really good rock, you could show off your rock. I already have the best rock because it is just rocky. Anyway. So you could just take a picture of like your best rock. Okay. I have a cool $15 rock that I got for my birthday. Ooh. You know what? I have one of the most unique rocks in the world. I have 2 chunks of the Colosseum from Rome. I have 2 rocks from the literal Colosseum in Rome. Don't ask how I got them, but I have them. A single red clay in your area. I think that would be cool as well. Let's see, I got a bowl of cool mountain rocks. So yeah, we could do a swimsuit competition. You know, why not? So we could do a swimsuit competition. Let's see, swimsuit competition. And I'll even let everybody vote, so it's not just me, so everyone can be like, you know, we could do all the contestants, and then you could just basically put like the number of the contestant who you choose, and then we'll say who won that way. Or we can make a poll if it's little enough people. She used a pickaxe to take it. Oh no. I know a guy that can steal moon dust from. Ooh, nice. So yeah, I think like a swimsuit competition would be good, and everybody can vote on it. I'll just be a deal breaker if I would basically just be a tiebreaker if we end up with a tie. But yeah, so we could do. I think those would be some really good activities for next year. I know it's like a little disappointing this year, just because I did not plan this through. I did not. But I am glad that we're kind of thinking about it since we're all here. So we have all of that. Actually, when do we plan for Halloween 2? Damn, I got a year to get good at art. It would be an interesting process. Since we're all here, let's also discuss what you want to do for Halloween, so we don't do this again. So what do you want to do for Halloween? Because I obviously need to make my costume, but what kind of stuff do you want to do for Halloween? Do you want to, like, if you're like, Sabe, play a horror game. No. I will not play a horror game. I can't. Halloween. I like how I spell Halloween like Halloween. Halloween. Okay, so telling scary stories. Okay, I do like a good creepypasta, so sure. Dang, you look like you need a tulip. What the flip is that? Oh god, is this a Deez Nuts joke? Not again. Get out of here! Costume contest? Okay. Can't believe this is the third time, chat. Third time in my VTuber career I got nutted. Damn. Okay, let's see. Costume contest. What would you give out for Halloween? I don't know. What would I give out for Halloween? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Tokens, maybe? Yes, no. You say if it makes you feel better, you're the 2,353rd streamer I got with that joke. That's impressive. I've already worked on my Prism Halloween costume. Ooh. Okay. So let's see. So we have telling scary stories and doing a costume contest. Okay. What else? Because I want to I have to plan this stuff in advance because it's only October. So let's see. So Halloween contest, telling. I think like those might take the most time. Of just like, you know, of course it's either now I obviously I'm gonna have to put some caveats on there. I actually don't even mind even for the telling scary stories. I don't even mind if it's like supply your favorite creepypasta, but it has to be under a certain amount. So we can't be doing like 5 pages of this nonsense. Like, I don't know. Who can get the coolest looking zombie? Maybe. Yeah, I'll probably just say watch a scary movie. But I'm so bad with scary movies though. I'm so bad with scary movies. I'd suggest a personal scary movie. Okay, yeah, so the scariest thing that's happened to you within reason. So don't tell us anything about, you know, don't use this as an excuse to trauma dump, but either your own personal creepypasta, or like just something that's pretty short, because I don't want to be taking 3 hours to read something. Let's see. Semi-cosplay contest stealing. Don't steal my hair. Let's see. What else? I think those would be pretty good. Costume contest and telling a scary story. How about we watch... Oh, yeah, we could watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I wouldn't be able to show that on stream, would I? Because of all the weirdness that happens in that. Like, ugh. Like, I'm just so bad. Like, ugh. Project Hail Mary. No, I refuse to watch that because it's popular. You can't make me. Let's see. Rocky Horror Picture Show. We could definitely watch that. Let's do the time warp again. There's another popular one. I was gonna say, can we still get more rocks? Yes, honey, we can do rocks. We can get more rocks. Yes, we can. Well, like, oh yeah, I forgot. We could just do a watch along. It doesn't actually have to be showing it on stream. We could do a watch along. I keep forgetting that we could do that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's free on the YouTube, so we can actually just do a watch along for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So we could do that. Scary Movie 2026, no, because those movies are way too raunchy. They're way too raunchy. I can't with those movies. Like, Scary Movie is just 90% sex jokes, and they're just very awkward. I'm trying to think of an actual Halloween... Oh, wait. We can watch Hocus Pocus. Make your own horror movie. Let's see. Movie. Oh, I have an idea. Hello. I already did the summer episode. I'm sorry. It was very short. It was like 40 minutes. She was saying 40 minutes. I think it was like 30 minutes. But no. What if we just what we can do is I'll find a story where you can just slot people in. And like kind of like that one horror, like not the horror, but like that one you know that one Hunger Games thing? None of us are actual movie directors, right? No. But like, isn't The Mist for free on now in film theater? Probably. I don't like The Mist though. But oh yeah, we can do Hocus Pocus. That's a definitely. I actually really like Hocus Pocus, so we could probably put Hocus Pocus in there. Hocus Pocus. But no, I can try to find one of those things where, or I could just make up a story and just slot people's names in at random, and just see what happens. Like literally the Hunger Games one, but instead it's literally just we just put random employees' names in there who volunteer, and we just see what happens. Like a murder mystery or something, but the names are random, so we could definitely do that for Halloween. That would be really funny. Let's see, because yeah, so horror story, but we put some employees in. Yeah. Hey there, Jack. Hello. Did I miss the summer episode? Stream will be a VOD. I said that you basically met with Jayla because both of you were under the water. Also, I really liked your artwork, by the way. It looked really good. I have an idea. What if we make a horror story, but the person has to pass it to the... Oh, that is funny! Yes! Yes, okay, so... everyone joins... Okay, so basically, everyone gets like a line or something, so every line a new person adds to the horror story. I like that too. I think I might do that instead of the pre-established story. Like, everybody can add a line, obviously within reason, so no weird sex crap, please. But like, you know, but everything else is fine, including delicious murder. So, yeah, we could do that with everybody. Everybody can just add a line, and then we can see where the horror movie goes. Kind of like when we wrote the Ratatouille fanfic. Remember that? So we can do the Ratatouille fanfic. Do they have a Gartic phone for horror? Or for writing? I don't know. Yeah, we could also do a horror art contest as well. So we could do a horror art contest. If it is a contest, I should be able to... I should probably give something to the winner, but I don't know what I would give to the winner that is... that's something that won't cause a problem. I'll see. But honestly, these are some pretty solid ideas for next summer and for Halloween. Let's see. Art of them winning? Oh, yeah, actually I could do that. Like in their costume and everything. So, and it would be like I wouldn't be, as long as it's not a full body, it should be fine. So, winners get a, like, probably like a art of them winning. Okay, yeah, and since it won't be me voting, but it'll be like the chat, I think that'll be good. And I'll just be like the arbiter mostly. But yeah. Anyway. Ow, I sat weird. But yeah, I think that would be pretty good for anything that has an art contest is basically gonna get like a free art from me of just them and whatever they're wearing. I'm not gonna like take requests on how they are posed or anything because I can't trust people. But they get like a nice cute little free art, kind of like what I did for the Onyx Awards. I did draw winning art for the Onyx Awards, so I'll probably do something like that with a hi Phaedric, hello. Welcome in. That was my favorite Dodge Ram. So that's what we'll probably do. So coming up in Halloween, which is gonna be in October, that's probably when we'll do the that'll be a bit more organized, so I'll probably work on that a little bit. Since that'll be in like 2 months. So I can give people some time. So when should I announce? I'll probably announce it on the 15th. Because I like announcing things on the 15th. So I will go all through everything, figure out what I would like to do for Halloween, and we'll be good. Your Dodge Ram is Dodge ramming straight into business mode. Maybe I should get a suit. You should get a suit. If your question is should suit or not suit, always get a suit. Okay. So yeah, so the next event is going to be in Halloween. Let me see what day Halloween falls on right quick. Let me take a look. Let me look. So, oh, it also falls on a Saturday. Excellent. So we'll probably have another stream on Halloween Day, and we can plan for then. So yeah, let's see. Yes, excellent. I just always think of Mr. Burns whenever he says excellent. So that's what we'll do. So yeah, costume contest. I'd probably like just do a costume contest instead of a costume and horror art contest. I'd rather just do like the costume contest. That will also serve as a type of fan art. And yeah, okay. And I do prefer Hocus Pocus to like Rocky Horror Picture Show, so we're probably gonna watch Hocus Pocus as a watch along. Let's see. Which I will actually make a schedule for it since I actually have some stuff planned. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable lunch. But yeah, costume contest, telling a scary story, and then we're gonna write a horror story together. So that'll be fun. But other than that, I think that's everything. I know this wasn't very long. I'm sorry. I am really bad at planning these things because I never know what I never know what to plan for because I don't play games, so it's really hard for me to plan for stuff sometimes. But I do appreciate y'all popping up and helping me out though. Everybody's entries for the summer episode was still very cute though. I love the art. If you're wondering who everybody is, you can go into Twitter and find all the people who followed on there. They should be in the thread. And then you can also follow people on in Discord. You can find people in Discord. I don't know what else to do. I might end it here. You're good. I'm looking forward to the Halloween. Yeah, Halloween will definitely be a lot better. Halloween will be so much better because I actually can plan for that. But yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you are watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that as well. We're going to be getting ready for the Halloween event. I will be announcing that soon once I kind of narrow down what stuff I want to do. Thank you very much for the summer entries. Everyone's art and what they were doing was very cute and very fun. Be good, behave, and don't be a menace. Also, don't eat a horse. I greatly appreciate it. Hustle, bye-bye. Semio, I hope you have a great day. And have a good weekend. Honestly, weirdly enough, because it's still early, we could still do, like... Guys, we could still do a movie. What do you want to do for a movie before I end? For those in the Discord, what do you want to do for a movie? If you leave it up to me, we're gonna watch Raggedy Ann and Andy again. No, don't eat the horse. Anyway, for anybody who's in the Discord, we can still do movie night because they usually do it at 7:30. When you want to do it? Chicken Little. Okay, sure. I'm not doing The Mist because I've seen that movie before and it was horrifying. I'm so bad with, like, ugh. I'm so bad with horror movies. Anyway, I guess we're doing Chicken Little then. Okay. That's it. Goodbye. Have a good day. Have a good rest of the weekend. I'm gonna order a pizza. Goodbye. I don't remember the name, but I remember that one scene. Ugh. I hate the movie. Anyway, bye!